What is up, guys, and welcome back to our Valencia career mode, episode number 4. And before we get into today's episode, obviously, last episode, it wasn't the best. I mean, we started off really well. We beat Atletico Bilbao, who used to be quite a good team, I think. And we actually thrashed them 4-0. But then it went downhill because we lost to an absolute crap team. Well, I think they were crap anyway, and we shouldn't have lost to them. I can't remember the name. I'll probably think of it in a minute. And then we also lost in dramatic circumstances in a 90-minute goal from Atletico Madrid. So, I mean, obviously, sometimes you don't expect to win Atletico Madrid, but, you know, it went down to... It was 0-0 at 90th minutes, and it was just very annoying. That other team that we got beat by was CD Leganes. I think that's how you say it. I don't think you do. But anyway, yeah, last episode, like I said, it wasn't the best at all. We haven't made a very good start to the season whatsoever. I mean, at the moment, before we played this game, we had played 7 games and we was on 10 points, sat in 12th place. That is not good enough whatsoever. So, going into this episode and going to these 3 lots of games, I was, you know, I was expecting to at least get some 3 points because, well, not like 3 points, but you know what I mean, like at least some points because, you know, the start we've made is not acceptable for the players we've brought in and for the side Valencia are. But to be fair, this game we was playing kind of well. You know, we scored quite early on. Both goals were kind of similar actually. I mean, they were both kind of sweaty goals, what you call classic sweaty goals. But Cambu got the first one, then Giovinco got the second one. So you know, we were doing quite well in this game. I mean, the side played 5 at the back, and they let in. Well, they let in 3 goals, so you'll see the third one in a minute. But you know, there was a very bad team. I mean, going into it, obviously, you know, you do expect to win it, and to be fair, we did in the end. I mean, Sporting Gijon, they just weren't in the game. They just didn't show up. We're just completely better than them, and you know, I mean, like I said, I expected to win this game. I needed to win this game actually because, you know, if we'd have lost this game, it'd have been a really bad show. But anyway, as you can tell by the title, we do have Barcelona next up. But first, I mean, how that went to Santimina, I don't know. That just wasn't his goal. So he gets his first goal this season, which actually doesn't count as his first goal this season. Now, I probably aren't giving Sporting Gijon kind of the most credit because that striker that just hit the post then going into the final, well, the full-time whistle, what's his name, Diarra or something like that, he used to play for Monaco, didn't he? He's quite a tall, sorry, it's Traore, he's quite a tall striker. He's from Ivory Coast. He was actually causing me a lot of problems, and I thought he was a really good player actually, one of the best strikers I've come up against. I mean, he was holding the ball up and frustrating me, and he were doing, you know, a lot for his side, and to be fair, I thought he should have been maybe at a better side because he had a really good game. Anyway, on to the big game now. Barcelona, as you can tell by the lineups, if you just go back now, I mean, we did take the lead actually from De Hood, so it was a good finish from there. But first off, if you saw from the lineups, Messi or Neymar wasn't in this game. They didn't start. They weren't on the bench. That's because they both was actually injured. Neymar, I think, had a sprained foot or something and was out for 3 weeks. And then Messi, again, I can't really remember his injury, but he was only out for 3 weeks. So Neymar was out for, 12 days. So Neymar was out for 3 weeks and Messi was out for 12 days. So it was kind of a bit of a relief to me because I thought, well, you know, let's actually try and get a win without them two. I mean, it could happen. To be fair to them, Barcelona actually wasn't that good, and you could kind of tell. But I mean, 77th minute, didn't really have a clear-cut chance all game, and then Thuram basically pulls out of his pocket and unleashes an absolute weapon. I mean, that's a great finish. It was so frustrating though because Barcelona, they just wasn't creating anything. They was having all the possession, just passing it about, but they just weren't creating anything. And when they did, it came to an unbelievable finish from Thuram. But I mean, Rakitic, he was outstanding. He controlled this game. It was a nuisance, but you've got to say to him, he was class. And so was Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba was very good in that left back spot as well. But anyway, in the 90th minute, Piqué. Now, I thought it was a bit unlucky to be fair because, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, it did take me out, but I did actually get a shot away. So I don't know the rules or the laws against that, but, you know, the referee did give a penalty in the end. he got a red card and he actually scored it. So Andrea Silva, he finishes it off. He has really good free kick and like penalty stats and that. Really good player. He finishes it off, sends, I think it was to Stegen in goal. He sent him the wrong way and he makes it 2-1. So we kind of make up for that Atletico Madrid loss last episode. I mean, to be fair, I thought we deserved this win. We were better than them, actually. We was. They had the most possession, but they just wasn't doing anything with it. And we created the most chances. And I thought we were just unlucky not to convert more. And when I got that first goal, I was thinking to myself, we kind of need a second goal because it's going to come and backfire on us. I could kind of tell that there was piling on loads of pressure. Like I said, Rakitic, who had a brilliant game, who's brilliant. He was just, passing the ball about, making it happen. And in the end, his pass obviously led to that really good Turan goal. But luckily, we kind of got a penalty and scored it. So, so far so good this episode. 3 points out of 3, obviously. 6 points from playing games. 3 points from a sim game. And then we was on to the last game of the episode, which was against Deval Peter. I'm so bad with names, guys. I'm really sorry. It's just, I'm so bad. The thing is, I say I'm going to learn. And then the things I do learn. And then I just can't say it. It's so frustrating. But, anyway, on to this game now. And they actually took the lead, to be fair to. I mean, you could tell when they got past my defender, it was just going to happen. It was bad defending from me. I went in with a slide tackle. They just nicked the ball around it. And one-on-one, it was going to score. Kakuta, who actually used to play for Chelsea, he plays for these now, and he's actually top scorer of the league so far. Surprisingly, I don't think he's very high rating. I checked before the game. I mean, obviously he's not scouted. Then I looked on Foothead, and he's not very high rating. I think he's about 75, 76, and he's actually top scorer. So he's doing quite well. But anyway, we actually got a goal for ourselves, thank God, from a corner. I mean, what is that? I just don't know really how to describe that. I mean, the corner came in, we headed it. It got cleared off the line, and their defender, their goalkeeper just decided to pick up their defender and make him do like a backflip or something. And then Bakambu was just there on hand to just, tap it in, and it made it 1-1. But that didn't really last so long, actually, because they went down the field 2 minutes later and actually got a goal for themselves. Again, it probably came back on us, and FIFA probably maybe balanced it out a bit because, that was a very, very bad goal to concede. I mean, it was bouncing everywhere, tackles missing everything. But anyway, Oscar Pinchy, he scores a goal for himself. His first of the season in the 59th minute. And I was feeling a bit hard done by, to be fair. Again, I thought I controlled the game, thought I deserved at least a point out of this game, and luckily Kimmich was on hand. Great finish, great goal by him, really good play, to dribble all past them players. I mean, this challenge normally, you get tackled by that guy. It normally happens, but luckily it held him off. And I know the goalkeeper maybe should have saved it, but the main thing was it went in and he bagged his first goal this season. And then after that, nothing really happened. I mean, they only really had one more chance in the 83rd minute, which Diego Alves saved. And then that was it. So all around this episode, we've done quite well. We've picked up a few results, done a lot better, haven't lost at least. And look at that, now we're actually in 7th place and only 1 point behind the Champions League spots. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. And guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace.